another team?
Yeah, I thought it went great. I thought we made a lot of plays. Of course, all those things you can clean up. But I thought, we moved the ball very well, ran the ball great, threw the ball great, took care of it for the most part. Of course, at the end, got to do better there. But I think overall, we had a really good day.
You think you have two veterans in the past game, Woody and Montgomery, maybe more so than you've had in the past?
Yeah, I think they're both great out the backfield.
Max Crosby is not going to hit you, but you see his presence. Is that good to play against a player like that, to have that chance?
Yeah, he's great. I think Max is one of the best in the league. I get to see two of them every day, so.
CJ, what's the value of this thing, particularly for you guys as a unit, all 11, going against somebody else, and then maybe particularly seeing that offensive line and go to work today?
There's value anytime we touch the field, but it's always good to go against, another opponent. Camp gets a little bit. It can just be like seeing the same guys every day can be hard. It's running the same plays. But I thought today we tested it against them pretty well. I thought everybody showed up and did their job. I thought he's been great since he got here. I think he's gotten stronger, and I think his vision has gotten good or gotten better. But I think he's been doing great.
I guess finally getting to show who he is out there and make plays. Just knowing where he came from the situation with his brother and now Jared Wayne. Yeah, he's having a good camp, and just knowing where he's been able to come from. He was really hurt, of course, about the tape, but to now be in a different place. What have you seen?
He's been doing great. I think Jay Lane's been one of our best guys we've always had since I've been here. I'm super proud of him, just the work he's put in. And I think he's been able to show up this camp, and I'm super happy and proud of him.
Is there any adjustment you have to make when it's a different center in there, or do you kind of trust all those guys the same?
We all do the same things, but yeah, everybody's different, but we the protections and the run game's all the same.
Learning how to play center right now, but has been one of the big highlights of camp. What have you noticed from Keelan Rutledge?
He's doing great. I think Cole is doing a good job coaching him up on what is being asked of him, and he's been able to show that dog that's in him.
What do you think about Fernando Mendoza and the college career he's had and what he's trying to do now?
Yeah, I think he's a good player. I think he'll have a lot of success in the league if he continues to be himself and put God first. And of course, what they put around him matters. And I think he has a great coach, a great play caller. So I think he'll do good.
Plays where they brought heat, but you guys are able to answer some of it. How do you feel like the way you guys answer pressure and teams say heat or send pressure, things of that nature? How do you feel like you guys have been able to progress throughout camp in those scenarios?
I think we've done a good job at it. Just, first is IDing it correctly, and then my part getting the ball out. I thought our routes were clean today. And I was able to anticipate, but I thought it's gotten better.
CJ, having been in the system for a year and kind of knowing what you know now, was there a lot of mental reps in the offseason or just going through the process of running the offense? Because everybody we talk to says you seem more confident in the offense.
Yeah, I think it's year two, that happens. I think no matter what system you're in, if you're going to do it year and year over and over, you're going to get better at it. So I feel like I've gotten better.
What does that look like? Like in the offseason, are you just kind of like mentally going through the process of everything too, like above and beyond just throwing with your guys?
More so it's like working on yourself, your body, and footwork and those things, and then you come back to OTAs when you start getting into the deep of like the scheme and whatnot.
You've been working hard on the connection with Jaden Higgins ever since last year. How tough was that to see him go down, and just your thoughts on Jaden overall this camp?
He's doing great. I think he's been able to put some great days, consecutively, and I think he'll be fine. But I wish the best and hope he's all good. But he's been doing great.
You guys look like you worked on the quick game early and then attack downfield more as the sessions went on. Was that something conscious? And is that something you guys want to do with this offense? Maybe attack downfield and see if we can peak over there?
That was kind of just like the practice we had. It was early on. It was 2-play sequence, so we were allowed to get back on track, like second and long. So you're not really gonna be taking shots from second and long. So just playing the drill the right way and trying to just take care of the ball and get us in a better third down. But yeah, we want to be aggressive and take opportunities if they're there.
During the red zone period, there was a play where you threw the Woody, they called it back. After the touchdown, they called it back. The next play, you throw a touchdown to Schultz. Would that just speak overall to how resilient you guys are going to be offensively, and like that just being a message of next play mentality?
I didn't know they called it back, but yeah, I think that's part of the game. You're gonna have penalties. You're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna have turnovers. It's all about getting back up there and trying again. Because if you play scared in this league, you're scared of making mistakes, like you'll just be dead in the water. So you have to take risks, and even when you do make mistakes, you got to just go to the next play and keep playing.
Been able to make plays throughout camp. What have you seen from him, and how is the relationship with you all kind of formed?
He's getting better. I think he's somebody who is very raw. Somebody who is very talented, but needs a lot of just work with just his mental. And I think he's taken that step. I'm proud of him. He's been working his tail off at it. But when he knows what he's doing, he's really good at it.
Like, how do you feel like the offense handled this communication, and how did you handle it?
Oh, we did great. We worked on it, and our coaches did a good job preparing us. But a lot of times, just get on the same page and getting the IDs right. I think we did really good at it. All right.